Hello, hello, hello. We're just going to wait for everybody to come in, get our links sent out, and we will start with our Sunday Bless This Mess. So just give me a second to get all this done, and we'll get this all sent. Get everybody in here and ready. It's a busy day. It seems like today's been so busy. How's everybody doing today? Hi, Mary. How are you today? Oh, are you sleepy? Oh. One of those days, huh? I didn't sleep too great last night. Hey, Lori. How are you doing today? So I'm trying to adjust my light so it's a little bit brighter for you guys. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. Oh, yeah, I bet. Shoo! That's a handful. I'm the same way, Lori. I just feel drained today. I didn't mean to be late. I'm just late. That's how I feel. Hi, Ellen. What's up? A good one? Yeah, that's pretty good. Move it over that way a little bit. Sorry, this way. How are you tonight? How's that? Hey, hey, hey! April's in the house.
Hi, April. How's that?
That's good. Thank you.
Okay,
I got mushrooms and I got trees.
Well, that's why you're saying, hey, Dorothy in the house. Oh.
I say that to April every single day. It's almost become a habit. My life is not the same if I wake up every day and I don't get to go, hey, 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 April's in the house. If she doesn't ever show up one day, I'm just not going to know what to do.
Oh, you can be lost.
I'll be lost.
No.
What are you up to, April?
Where are you, Matt? Keep coming up.
I got to get a new one. Gotta get a replacer.
Already?
Yeah, I've used it.
I've used it a few times with my alcohol markers. That's about it. Okay.
So everybody's going to be sleepy tonight, falling asleep on me? April, your stuff is ready to go. I know, you beat me. Lori's in the house too. Yeah.
I
don't care.
Too cute.
We'll give everybody a couple minutes to get in. And I got everybody's stuff ready. Oh, Connie, I know, right? I just kept bidding and bidding and bidding. And I'm like, okay, surely if I do like $130, I'll get it. Oh no. I was like, seriously? I know. I just kept going and going. My husband's like, you're going to keep going. I'm like, I'm getting it. I'm going to get it. I didn't get it. And then I couldn't get anything even on the other stuff that she had because every time I bid, for whatever reason, I don't know if my internet was slow or what was going on. I just couldn't get up there. Everybody else was getting stuff for me. I was like, I just give up. So I think I ended up getting some time cards and oh my gosh, Ellen, it's 3 a.m. Girl, get some sleep. That's crazy. Although I'm up at 2 or 3 o'clock watching YouTube too sometimes, so. My husband used to work nights, and he went to work at 4:30 in the afternoon and worked till 3 o'clock in the morning and didn't get home till close to 4:30, so I was always up. Yeah, Connie, I got some time cards. Let's see, what else did I get? Oh, I got some of those really, really pretty pink and green, mint green, like what were they? They were yeah, I can't think of the word. They were like the journaling cards. They were almost like oh well. I can't think what they're called. Like the planner journaling cards. There's a word for them, what they call them, but it's just slipping my mind. I'm getting that age. Yeah, April, that makes it hard. It really does. Etsy's not too bad. It's not too hard to set up the listing once you have one. It's setting it up at first takes a little bit of time, but then I can pretty much just copy and paste it now and it works okay. So Project Life cards, Connie, is what the word I was thinking about. I did get some of those. I think I got like 2 sets of the Project Life cards, and that was it. Which was a bummer. And I bid like on all 3 of the Edith Holden journals and both of the Bee journals. I love green. Green is my favorite color. And this is like the most prettiest mint green with pink with the, oh my gosh, it was gorgeous. So I was happy with those. Okay, you guys, I'll give everybody about 2 more minutes and then we'll come in. Who's in here? Connie's here, Mary's here, Ellen's here, April's here. Who else is in here? There's 11 people and I see 1, 2, 3. Oh, April's here, 4. Can't forget April and Connie. Let's see, Connie, I knew. What am I making tonight? Tonight we are doing, of course, it's Bless This Mess. So we work on our master pages. But tonight I want to take master pages to a different level. We've did some basic backgrounds and got sort of the hang of building basic. Yeah, Connie, I bid when it was low until it was high. Mary, Dawn at the Book Vandal shop had a sale today at 5. I think she sold like 8 or 9 journals and just some other stuff. Okay, a master page is, we've been creating, basically you take, I use 8.5 by 11. Some people use great big like 11 by 14 pages and things like that to cut up. I like 8.5 by 11 because that's what I use in my journal, so it's more controllable for me. Plus, when they're all done, I'll be able to bind them into a book. Hi, Wendy. No. And basically, you take and you create a background. Just a background by gluing different things in and all that. If you go into the Facebook group, Connie, in the albums, in the like the picture part, the albums, there are 4, because we just started this 2 weeks ago, and it's on Sunday night. There are 4, and we usually do 2 a night. There are 4 pages there that we've created, and it's just basically by collaging pages to create a background. Nice, April. I love you too. Hi, hubby. Welcome from Australia. She just makes everybody watch with her, doesn't she? That's so funny. Hi, Carol. And Carol's hubby. So today what we're going to do is, instead of doing like a master page just to create a background, I want to sort of step it up. I want to create a background for journal cards. So my thoughts are, we create the background like we normally do. Then I'm going to adhere like my images, and I have some different colors, so we may do some different pages. And I'm going to space them out like this. Then I can put my page in my cutter, cut it, and I'll have 9 journaling cards. These are all nature-based, obviously, but they'll also have the same tone background. So if you want to put them in a journal, you'll have sort of a flowing, matching journal card. And my lighting is really bad tonight, and I don't know what the deal is, guys. So I apologize for that ahead of time. I have moved them and tried to fix them, and it seems almost like it keeps getting worse. So I'm not sure what the deal is. I think it's April's fault. April cursed my lights. Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get to creating these. So I'm going to pull my little images off because we'll add those last. They'll be the top layer because we want them to be on top. And these are, if anybody wants to know, these are fussy cut images from My Porch Prints on Etsy is where they come from. Okay, so I'm going to turn my page this way and work with it just because I find it easier to work this way versus up and down. One of those crazy things with me. And I'm going to get out my inks. And let's see, we're doing browns with this one. So let's see, let's do a couple different browns. And I'll do a little antique linen with it. And maybe a little bundled sage. So I have, just so you know, I have bundled sage, vintage photo, antique linen, and walnut stain. So I have a nice variety of colors. And then I'm going to do mine on my mat. I showed this once, and everybody was asking about it. And they were like, well, what about if you get the silicone mats that you put in your stoves, like in your ovens, your baking sheets, it will work just as well. So just so you know. Okay. And I'm just going to create basically a mess. I'm going to take my ink pads and just dop them on there. And I promise you, it works out better than what you think. And I just do 2 or 3 times on each one. And believe it or not, you're using very little ink. The fact that this it's porous, but it's a solid plastic, so it causes it to bubble on top. Just like, sort of if you do like water on wax paper or whatever. I want a little bit more green.
What's her name on Etsy again?
That's funny. Ellen, yes, you can very easily sketch your own flowers on top of here.
Hmm.
So this works just as good.
What was the girl's name? What's the link up to her Etsy?
My Porch Prints. You'll have to search it. And then I'm just going to spray some water. Let me grab a towel so I don't get everything soaked. And just 2 or 3 squirts. You just want to sort of see it bubble up like that. And you can sort of aim it if you have one that's a little drier than the others. And this is basically like a fake watercolor is what it reminds me of. I'm just getting the extra water off the edge that didn't have any ink on it. So it's not like soaking my paper any extra. And then this is a brayer. If you don't have a brayer, you can use all kinds of stuff. If you have like a plastic bottle or a rubber bottle or a glass bottle, it'll work too. Just something that'll sort of pick it up. And I'm just going to sort of rub that across like that. And then I'm just going to move it around my page. And you can see it's moving the color around. This is antique linen, so it is a lighter color. And I like starting with my lighter color first because you can cover a lot more with it. And then you can always go back. The dark covers up a lot on top. So if you have too much light, it doesn't really matter. And I just sort of roll until I've used most of it up. Excuse me. And then I just move on to my next one. This is, let me see. This was the vintage photo. So I'm not going to be super heavy with it because I know it's going to have a brown tone. And I'm just really lightly rolling. I'm not rolling real heavy, just a little bit. And you can do it in all different directions, so there's no rhyme or reason to it. Pretty simple. And if you do, you can do your envelopes like this too. To get the colored envelopes like everybody does. It works out really great. Okay, I'm going to flip it this way.
Is it the Fussy Cut Woodland or the Fussy Cut Bird Beads, etc.?
You can just put her store up in general because there's she's got like 6 or 7 different colors.
Okay.
And if you need to use more, you can always go back and add more. But again, I'm using these for journaling cards. I don't want it super heavy because I'm still going to, ink around my edges. This is going to be my darkest color because it's a walnut stain. So I'm going to go really easy on it because I know it's going to be really dark. and sort of roll it out. But I leave it set in some place. I don't know if you can see where it's sort of pulled up there. I'll leave that set there for a little bit because if you leave it set there, that's going to, ink that. It's going to stay dark, but it's not going to be dark everywhere. It's just in that spot. And then I can come back through and roll, and it'll take that away. So, because this is all woodland or naturey type things that I'm using. So it's got, I don't know, let me hold it up so you guys can see it a little bit better maybe. And you can see the antique linen. This is the vintage photo, the walnut stain, and you can see like the bundled sage around in there. Will you grab the purple and the pink for me too? And then because I want to add a little bit more green sort of around of where my edges would be, I'm going to use some of the Distress Spray Stain. You don't have to add water to this. You just spray some down. The pink and the purple spray.
Oh, yes.
And you can add water to this if you don't want it to be so dark. I just sort of move it around my pad so it's not super strong. And it's going to add now this is a Distress Spray Stain. This is in Forest Moss. This Forest Moss is one of the coolest colors I think that there are. And I'll tell you why.
Is green your favorite color?
Well, no, it's green, but it has undertones of brown. So it sort of creates this like, I'll show you in a minute, almost like it is mossy. Like if you think of moss, it has a brown, you've got that dirt, but you've got that, plant look to it too. And I don't want to take away all my color, so I'm just going to, just very lightly come across. And if it gets some streaks, I don't care too much about that. But I'm going to go in both directions.
April says law. I was just thinking more green.
Yeah, it needs more green. Green is my favorite color, but and then I like to sort of, just sort of go around the edges and add a little bit. And I do go both ways with my cover sheet, with my cover color, which, I'm using for this. So that ends up like that, which looks pretty crazy. I know, right? Okay. Until I'm going to grab my brush. I should use collage medium on this. It dries really fast. Get my thing of collage medium over there. It's right there. And my brush is up there. Let me use it because it'll dry a lot faster.
This?
Yes.
And your what?
Very top shelf. In the middle. Yep, brushes.
Oh, why didn't you just say your texture brushes?
Okay. And then this
I'll open them for you.
Is the collage medium. April, you bought some of the collage medium, didn't you? Was you the one that bought some of that? I think she was. And this is the big brush, and it's really cool because you just get a teeny tiny amount on there. And I'm just going to brush this on. And this will also act sort of like a sealer. Why do you always want to? She wants to sniff it. She's like, I want to smell it.
I'm going to sniff it.
And I'm not going to worry about getting it on my mat because my mat's glass.
Wait, I smell.
Lori got some, yes. I knew somebody did. I think April did too, maybe. I think you and April were the ones that got. Maybe not. I knew somebody did.
It's a familiar smell.
Okay, that's what I thought. See, I remembered April got some. And I thought Lori did too. But I forgot you were on here, Lori. And I didn't mean to. But as soon as I said that, I'm thinking, wait a minute. Who got the other one? I think it was Lori. You're too quiet. You have to have a loud mouth like April and I'll remember you more. April's laughing. She thinks it's funny. I'm just playing with April, so you guys, I'm not serious. She's a sweet person.
Until I got really nostalgic memories of when
okay,
painted that.
So I'm just brushing that on. And if you haven't used the multi-medium mat, it is almost like an acrylic cover, like when you stain doors and you put stain over top of it, but it's glue-based, so it's really cool. Okay. So I'm just going to grab a little bit of this, and I'm going to go ahead.
Fall asleep. Says Roll off.
Rolling on the floor laughing. She thinks she's funny. Oops, I didn't put that
What
there.
the heck is that, says Edwards? That would be collage medium.
What the heck is what?
She's talking about the collage medium. So she's so mean to me, says April.
Oh yeah, I'm mean to her. That's
Edward says, "See, told you."
And then I'm just gonna lay these out just like I had them earlier, where I wanted to make my journal.
Is that your daughter? I have 3. Heart. Yes.
Yes, that is my daughter,
That one.
and she helps me all the time. She's a sweetie most of the time, but she's a teenager, so you know how that works. I'm gonna move this tree.
Oh, that's cool. It cropped some up with it.
Yep, it pulled some up, which is fine because that doesn't bother me. Because I'm gonna ink over it anyway.
Well, Lori, are you asleep or drunk in horror? I have 2, said Edwards.
Oh, you have 2? Aw.
Big hugs, says Ellen.
Oh, hugs.
I don't know how to say her last name.
Schwartz.
Like Schwarzenegger?
She lives in Germany.
Oh, that's
It's 3 o'clock in the morning there right now, she just said.
Oh, a night owl?
Oh, seriously, you guys, that's horrid. Oh, I don't think I sent a thing to Grandma.
I'm on it.
Okay, then
We get
I love
third
collage
generator.
medium
20
because
Edward says her daughters are 29 and 31, I'm guessing.
oh, my
She's
daughters,
referring to.
I have 4 kids. I have she's 14. Giggles is.
With it.
The third hand is 14. And then
Okay. I almost said
And-
that.
and then I've got a pair of 16-year-old twins, a boy and a girl. And then I have an 18-year-old son. So I actually have 4. Okay, but with the collage medium, I literally can just brush this on top of it, and it dries really fast. So I can set this to the side. By the time I get the next one done, this one will
My
be
son
done.
is 33. Really, really old, says Edwards. I'm 54,
Oh.
says Connie. Raising 7-year-old twin grandnephew.
Oh, wow. Ooh, bless you, woman. Geesh, nephews and twins. Okay, I'm going to set this to the side. By the time I get the other one done, this will be done. And I don't know if you can see it. It actually adds a glaze to it, which I love. So these will be perfect journaling cards. Once it dries, I'll cut it and ink around the edges. Oh, my Lord, woman.
She's asking if she can delay it till Friday. My girl's 23, 25, and 33. This looks so great. Oh! So you had girl... Oh, okay.
Yeah, tell her fine. Tell her that's fine. Tell her I sent her an email. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. Okay, I'm going to cover this up real fast because I don't like leaving it open. And, hold on. Let me find... Where's my baby wipe? You gave me my bag of baby wipes.
I was going to grab one for you.
And here's another hint. If you...
I raised my 3 for 12 years alone. No fun.
Okay, and here's a hint. If you happen to get these collage brushes, and I'm telling you what, I've used paint brushes. These flip, and like, let me know. Yeah, wrap this up in there.
Yep.
As long as you wrap them into
Baby wipes.
into a baby wipe or a wet paper towel, it will not dry on your brushes. So you don't have to keep washing your brush out and wetting it, which makes it cool. Nice.
Maybe pick up the collar from your stuff, Mom. So it's coming off a little bit.
Yeah, it will. I don't care about that because they're all nature, so it works. Okay, but this is like one I haven't used. Do you see how soft those bristles are? It's like a super fine paintbrush, but it's got that hole, that hole down the center, so it picks up
Silicone brushes.
the stuff and works.
I can put a link to one. I actually have a link saved for that from last time.
I got mine from. Now I'm tell you what, and I'll just be straight up with you. I got mine from Hobby Lobby. That was $3.99, and I got it $3 or $4.99, and I got it on clearance. No. I got it with a coupon at 50% off. I had to think about that. Now everybody else is saying you can find them at the dollar store and stuff. I have looked at the dollar store and I cannot find them. So I don't know. I don't know, Wendy. I would try them. If you would, these are just really fine. Let me try to hold it up close, as close as I can. You can see it. These are, let me try to separate. These are really fine bristles. So I think if you got a really soft, fine bristled brush, you would probably be okay. Oh, then they probably would work. Try it. You'll never know unless you try it. Okay, so let me grab another baby wipe because it makes it easier to clean up. I would try it. Sometimes you can get it. And I'm just wiping this up. Just getting some of the green off. I want some green, but I'm doing a pink one next. Pink, yay. Actually, a little bit of pink and a little bit of brown, but not a lot. I always have to use my vintage photo. Now, I have to admit, my Dollar Tree is getting a lot better. My Dollar Tree just moved in where they did a whole aisle. A whole aisle. Yes, a complete aisle of craft items. This is pink, and this is called Spun Sugar, but it's really, really light. So I'm using a little bit more on there than I normally would. And so I'm using Vintage Photo, Spun Sugar, and this is Tattered Rose. And the Tattered Rose is really pretty. And I actually have Tattered Rose spray. Okay, see, I don't know a whole lot about Germany. My dad was in the National Guard and was over there in Frankfurt for some military stuff, like ages and ages and ages ago when I was really little. And was over there in Frankfurt for some military stuff, like turn the volume down.
Yep.
Inside.
Yep. Sorry.
See, it's going to pull up some of that green, so it's going to be, I may have to go back over with the pink. Yep, because I didn't wipe my brayer. See, that's why you wipe things down. So this is going to have a base of a light green first. Yay for green. I'm glad we're doing a nature one. Yes, Connie, I'm in Indiana. So is April. April's in Indiana, too.
Oh, she is?
Yes, she is.
Oh, I feel a meetup coming soon.
A meetup. She's away. She's a distance away, but she is in Indiana. She probably didn't want everybody to know that, but I just told everybody, so haha. No, I'm just joking. But yes, I'm in Indiana. Okay, now that I cleaned my brayer off. And this is just going to pick up a really light pink because, like I said, this is really light. So you're not going to get a whole lot out of this. I mean, it's really light. I don't even know if you guys can even see it on there. That's how light it is. And then we'll go into the Tattered Rose. Now, I'm not worried about booing. Pat Henley, I am not. I have been to Shipshewana. My parents have really good friends that live in Goshen. I live in, I am about 30 minutes south of Richmond. So I'm pretty much not, I mean, like Indianapolis middle, but closer to the middle. Pat, are you in Indiana? Or were you just asking? I know a lot of people do Shipshewana because, yes, they are. I love it up there. Goshen's really nice too. All of that area up there is really nice. And the people are so sweet. But yeah, my parents have really, really, really good friends that live up there. Oh, New York. Woohoo. I had a cousin that lived in Syracuse for years. But now he lives in Dayton. Okay. So that got my brown. So I am going to... Oh, I hear you, girl. Me too. I can't wait till stuff like that opens up again. I'm so tired of no thrift stores and no Goodwills.
That's all.
Okay.
I care about.
Now this is the Distress Ox spray. This oxide spray. It's in worn lipstick. Look at that pink. It is so pretty. And I wasn't going to use it because I was worried about it being too dark. But I have a lot of flowers that are that pretty pink color that just match. So we're going to do it. But I'm going to water it down a little bit so it's not quite so bright, because it is pretty bright. And so by adding a little water, it is oxide, so it will sort of react. Oh, Pat, thank you. And if you're not a member of the Facebook group, go over and join, because I do all kinds of freebies and stuff like that, and tons of stuff. Oh, wow, Lori. I would just be dying. I would be so excited. It seems like forever. I told my husband, I said, you keep wanting to shop, and it's like, but it's been really good for me because I haven't been adding anything to my collection, but I've been getting rid of stuff, which is good for me because I have way too much stuff. Oh, I hear you, April. Me too. I love thrift stores. So much so, you guys, this is no joke. My husband and I, well, we're pawning the kid. I don't know for sure. This roller is about 15 years old. However, you can buy these from Ranger. I'm getting ready to put an order in through Ranger because I'm able to order stuff for them. And I will be ordering some brayers. I got a couple people that want me to grab one for them. So I will be ordering some brayers the next time that I order. Now, this will work if you're new and you don't have a lot of things. Although there's some things most crafters have around. I do have a DIY, do-it-yourself video that I don't want to waste this pink. Oh, you need round pads, Mary? Okay.
You saw them last time?
What, my round pads? No, they're gone.
Already?
Yes. So are the rectangle ones.
Y'all are crazy.
I don't want to waste the paint that I had on there, so I'll just create a splatter background and then I can do it other.
What YouTube thing are you talking about?
Okay, Connie Woods. You can, I wouldn't get a black one. I would get more of like a brown one. They have like the craft mats that you can buy. They work just as well, and they're a cheaper alternative than buying a glass mat.
What?
Now, if you have like a cookie sheet or something, I can just get this white mat, and it will stick to like a cookie sheet, like a solid, like a generic rectangular cookie sheet. I may do that next video and show you guys how you can do that with a cookie sheet. And I can get these pretty cheap. They're like $3. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. I have to look that up because I'm trying to remember if it's these or the smaller ones. Okay. So I need to pull up my matte medium and my little brush. My brush. And let me get my flowers over here to use. And I have a whole pile of pink.
What DIY were you going to talk about?
Oh, awesome, Lori. The DIY for the acrylic sprays.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll show you in a minute. You can use acrylic.
Wait. Do you want the Appleberry one or do you want the the Amsterdam ink one?
Yeah, for the plastic cutting boards. The only difference is it won't pull up quite the same because this has pores in it, so it catches it and holds it so it doesn't run. So like if you spray water on a plastic cutting board where it sort of, makes I got ink all over my hands, but it'll make like a puddle and then it runs. Because this has pores in it, it keeps it from running. That's why it does those individual little bubbles. And then I'm putting my collage medium down. And this dries so much faster than Mod Podge. And you don't get that stickiness.
You want to talk about the acrylic sprays real quick before I post the link?
Yes, it's like a yeah, hold on a minute. I'll show you. Pull
Which color?
some blues.
Okay. Would you like Amsterdam or Apple Barrel?
Apple Barrel.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I bet.
Oh, my foot.
Hey, Mindy's in the house. Mindy, I got your stuffs all ready to go. Let's see. I'm gonna do a little rose would be pretty.
Okay. Ignore the sound. Why I shake these up?
Let's see. I'll do some roses and then I'll do some other ones. Let's see. This one in the middle would look okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up.
I'm gonna walk in here and do it. So I'm not.
Okay, thank you. Collage medium is sort of like Mod Podge, but it's more like it's thinner. It dries faster. It's more like a sealer coater. But you can use it to glue. You can do transfers. Like if you want to transfer images and things like that. You can use it to transfer images and all kinds of stuff like that. There's tons of stuff you could do with it, just as an explanation. It's one of those things where it would take a whole. Oh yeah, Mandy, probably. I probably sent you a bill if you bought something. Get over and pay me, girl. What are you waiting for? No, I'm just playing, guys. You know what? April, remind me, and Thursday we do ephemera, and I'm going to be doing some different ephemera, and I will do a whole thing on what collage medium
Are
is.
you telling me Edwards bought? Okay.
She bought what?
Is it actually called a collage medium?
What?
No, let me put the lid on it. I really don't want it.
It's multimedia matte is what it's called. Just so you know.
Here you go. Here's all your blues.
I'm trying to get sort of some different because I want to have different ones. And
okay, glue and transparency more. That's
yes,
non-toxic. Artist quality medium.
Yes, there you go. It says.
I got it. Artist quality medium for
slow down. Nobody wants to hear you talk that fast. Let me dip.
You dip and then I talk.
I'll dip, you dip, and then you talk.
Okay. Multimedia matte for artist quality medium for gluing, transfers, sealing, and more. Acid-free, non-toxic. You can find it at rangerink.com.
Or you can find it at Done by Dorothy. Good night, Mary. Get some sleep, honey.
And the description says, artist quality matte medium is ideal for gluing images, transferring, sealing art, extending paint, creating glazes and more, dries clear, waterproof when dry, all-purpose glue used for paper, metal, wood, glass, plastic, and fabric. Great for adhering, embellishments. It reduces embellishments, but I couldn't say it for some reason.
Were you stuck on your words again?
Apparently.
Nice.
I'm tired. Image transfer. Paint over a laser printed piece of artwork. Adhere to desired surface and burnish well. Let dry. Use water to peel away paper. And reveal image. Reverse type and images when printing or copying. So when you print something, you want to put it over it, you gotta reverse it. Paint over top of artwork. Yeah, that's all it does.
Did I have any time left over last night? I do have some stuff left over. Not a whole lot.
If you tell me where you've been,
what are you interested in was probably like the smaller would be the easier question. If you were interested in something specific, I can actually have her look, but okay, so I'm going to let me get all these little pinks out of the way. Did you send that text to Grandma or to Grandpa?
I sent it to Grandma.
Okay, you have to send it to Grandpa because Grandma's isn't working.
Oh, okay.
Well, hers is working, but it like messed up and she can't get it to do something. Okay, I'm gonna move this over here. If I can get it up where I glued it to the pen. There you go. Okay. And then you can just spray with water and wipe it up, which makes nice for cleanup.
Apple barrel paint. Okay. Can you show me your silicone brush up close?
Yep. Hold on just a second.
Let me get the glue off of it first.
Yeah, I was using it earlier this morning, so it still has the glue on it.
I need to learn to clean your brushes. I end up. Glue.
Mine is a Master's Touch.
You had something about material. Says Kami.
Oh, no. I did not post any material up. I had some people ask if I was going to sell any material. And I said something about that I may have some, the next time I may do some of my fabric. Because I do have quite a bit of fabric. Like 2,000 plus yards probably. So I have a ton of... Hi, Kathy! But yeah, I'm going to try to cut it. I'm going to do some in half yards because I know some people like more and you want bigger amount. And I'm going to do some in like fat quarters.
She says nothing in particular.
Okay. This is Master's Touch. It's by Fine Art Studio. This is what mine looks like. And it is, hold on, did you bring my ruler in here?
Oh, your ruler.
Hold on, let me grab hold on. It is roughly about 1/4 inch thick. And is
that Master Touch? Yeah.
Yeah. And this part is about 1 1/4 inches. So that's what it looks like. Yes, Kathy Jean, it was. If you were talking to me. Except I didn't win my journals I wanted. And it's very flexible. So that's how it works. Okay. So will you reach around here and get my Tim Holtz cutter? This is mostly, well, there's one little spot there where maybe it was a little thick. There's a couple little spots like right around the edges. Let me hit them with the gun real fast.
Oh, you don't want this here? I'll move it over here.
Oh, good night, Ellen. Get some sleep.
Right here.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, it's actually on sale right now for $2.49.
The Master Touch? Amazon?
Yep.
Okay, you can throw it up there if you want to. She's going to throw an Amazon link up for the silicone brush. It's actually on sale, she said, on Amazon right now for like $2.49. Okay.
It was Kathy. Did you get anything? That is so cool. Oh, thank you. Bye-bye. Sleep well.
So this is what it looks like. I'm going to try to hold it. Okay, can you see like right in here where you can see it's not a gloss, but it does have almost like that magazine page shimmer to it.
Oh, it does. Can I feel?
Yeah. And it makes it sort of hard. It's not hard like, it's still bendable, but you can definitely tell it's more like a wallpaper.
Kathy says, I did not, but it was fun watching.
Awesome. Yeah. I had a good time. I had fun. Me and my husband both were watching because, he was anxious to see if I.
What are you talking
about? They're talking about Dawn's auction she had earlier.
Oh, I thought you were talking about yours. I was like, I didn't watch. I'm sad about that.
Oh, yeah. You didn't watch ours, did you?
No.
She was gone. And so, okay, you guys. Now, this is how I'm just going to go. Let me try to hold this up. Well, thank you, Mindy. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going, this is a Tim Holtz. This is the 8.5 by 8.5 inch cutter. I have a big 12 by 12. It's just huge for me to try to do in videos. So, I'm just going to go in the middle between the top of the bottom row of the highest image and the bottom of the second row, the lowest. And I'm just going to sort of do it in the middle. So it, it's sort of split evenly. Again, because I'm making these, I don't really care if they're all exactly the same.
Mitt says, "All right, sweet Dorothy, it's all paid for now."
I know.
Smiley
She's
face.
so silly. Okay. And then I'm going to go do the same with this one. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, because the master page is you create a background and you save it. It's usually a collaged page, but I want to take and do, and I don't care. I want some taller, some shorter, that doesn't bother me that they're not the same exact height because they're journaling cards. I sort of like some small and some bigger.
Like pockets now.
Hey, Judy.
It was like pockets. You like that.
Yeah, now here is something just like this. Okay. Now I did this background and there's several different things. I'm going to cut these each into journaling cards. However, if you just put, an image on it on the front and say maybe a tea-dyed, square over here on the very bottom, you could cut it in 3 separate heights, put it together, and you've got you a pocket. Or you could put one on the middle here and one in the middle over here, cut it 3 different heights, cut it down the middle, put it on a page, and you've got 3 pockets. You can use the background just as it is without adding images. You can make journaling cards. There's a ton of things that you can do with it, all using that same background. So you could make the background and just, have some backgrounds around to use when you need them. So all you have to do is slap the images on them. What I'm going to do, I'm cutting these apart to show you guys, but what I'm going to do to store them is I'm going to go through and make a bunch of pages like this in different colors with plants and mushrooms and butterflies and all that kind of stuff that we use. I'm going to make a bunch of them. I'm going to leave the pages whole with like all 9 images on it for journaling cards, slide them down in sheet protectors, and then I can just pull them out and cut them up when I need them. And I've got, just like a minute to go journaling cards. But if they're not cut apart, then I don't have to worry about keeping track of a whole bunch of pieces. And I don't care if mine are all the same. If you're particular about wanting every single journal card the same, then what I would suggest is sit down with your ruler on your page when you first get it, and line your ruler up and draw your lines so you know about where to put it. So you have it, or pre-cut your cards and just do each individual card. But again, that's going to take a lot more time than just, smearing a page together. So I have all different size journaling cards, which I like. That's me. I like different size stuff. I don't like everything the same. I want it to look different.
Judy says, "Loving the mushrooms."
So there's that one.
Says, "Where did you get the images?" I will send a link.
These images are from My Porch Prints. I cut these out on my Scan and Cut. And I had a few places I had to cut and fix, but they went right through. So that's the mushrooms. Now the trees, the mushrooms and the trees are all part of her woodland set of fussy cut. See, I love that. I think that is so pretty. And I haven't even inked the outsides up yet. So, by creating that master page, you could get a background to use. You can make journaling cards, pockets, tucks, belly bands. You could put like one image every, maybe every 2 inches. Use smaller images and be able to cut it and have, 4 or 5 nature belly bands. This paper, Judy, I just made. So you'll have to watch the beginning of the film. This paper is nothing but cardstock.
Did she use the word delicious?
That I just made. Yes, I love the trees. And they turned out, every single one of them. So,
I'm posting a link to My Porch Prints.
Where is...
My voice is going on.
Oh, it's in here. I put it in here, I think. Hold on, guys. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I use ink and paper and roll. I'm going to do another one so you'll be able to see what I do there. It just depends on what colors it is. This.
What transformer looking? Corner?
Yep. So I'm going to round my corners off. And you guys know,
Yummy better. Is Yummy better? I'm thinking about a scan and cut. Is it hard to figure out how to fussy cut? I'm techie challenged.
Okay, Mandy. I will tell you. Now, this is I can do some videos to show you. Now, to scan and cut like these images, I don't have. Yes, you could just search different kind of images. I'm actually working on a set of butterfly fussy cut images.
So if I were interested in some kind of
yeah, that's what I was answering. Yeah, you can do that. Also, Connie, if you're looking for a certain kind of image or a certain kind, let me know.
Judy says I have a silhouette. I just can't get it.
Okay, my scan and cut. Now I will walk you through the basic steps. It's not. You turn it on. I put my sheet that's already printed on there. I hit my power button, turn it on. I hit the mat button that loads the mat in. I mean, when it's in, I hit that I want to scan it and cut it. It scans, it pulls it up usually at 5. I changed that to 20, so there is a button you have to change. You hit to change the number, so it scans it at a better level. Then it comes on and it pulls up a button, and I hit cut, and I hit go, and it cuts it out.
But it's a little more different for other things.
Yeah, but now there's other things that are harder, but for these, that's exactly what I did. And it took me about, well, I showed the box last night. It took me about 45 minutes to cut, I think 11 pages.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yep.
Okay, so now we rounded the corners. I'm going to grab my inker.
It will fussy cut any digital that we bought, says Mitz.
They say that. Now, I will tell you this.
It's a border.
It depends. If it has a solid border around it, then it will do it. There's some things that it just does not want to do. And I'm not, that's why I said I was extremely happy when I found out that Stephanie, that's at My Porch Prints, that her fussy cuts cut it out. I was super excited because some of them don't cut out. I've had some that do. Yeah, Connie, I've got a Cricut too. I have a Cricut Maker. So yeah, I do. I hate to say that, but I do. But now I had somebody get a hold of me and they asked me if I would make some die cuts. So I'm going to try for the next auction to make some die cuts, like some die cut, like bags of die cuts, basically, you know, where there's a variety and you get like 10 die cuts or whatever. So I may try to do that. That's going to depend solely on the amount of time that I have, because
Roll and for laughing minutes said depends, take a shot.
No, seriously, that's what it is. Some things do and some things do not. And I mean, that's just.
Mitz says I have a Cricut and the old one that you insert the cartridge with.
Okay, yeah, I don't have one of those. I have one that hooks up to the design center that you can download all the stuff to. And then I can, but now one thing I do like there is I can I can scan any image and put it in there, and I can manipulate it and change it
Connie says she's jealous.
to where it'll cut. I got my Cricut Maker last year, and this is no joke, you guys. My husband is so sweet. I had been looking at them, and I thought they were really cool, but they're not exactly cheap. And we were at Walmart buying groceries. Well, some of our groceries, but we were at Walmart getting, we buy water and, goofy stuff like that there. And so we were at Walmart getting that kind of stuff. And he's like, hey, why don't you walk over and get one of those Cricuts? And I'm like, nah. And I'm like, well, I'll go look at them, but I'm not going to get one. Because I've been looking at one for a couple months. And I'm like, but I'm not getting one. They're too expensive, blah, blah, blah. So I walk over. I'm just checking it out and seeing if they added any new stuff. And out of the blue, he grabs it and throws it in the cart. And I fell on the floor right there. Seriously. And I just couldn't believe it. So, and it ended up being my Mother's Day present. So I was stoked.
April says, I have the original circuit too, and Mitts don't have.
Oh, is he off, Carol?
What did Mitts and Judy say that got them profanity filtered?
I don't know. Go up the top. What does it say?
It says this can't be shown, but I can't undo it. So I'm gonna assume that something in this. Did you guys say a curse word?
No, they did earlier. Let me see. I'm gonna put you back in a corner, April. What'd you do now? Where's it at?
Ooh, ooh, it's down in the bottom. Did you say ooh, ooh?
Where?
Down in the bottom. It says their message was removed. Unless they said what did April say?
It says it was hidden by you.
But it wasn't touched.
Oh my. What did you do?
I didn't do anything. That's really sweet he did that. Oh, Giggles.
Yep, Giggles is here too.
Mythical third arm incoming. With it.
Okay, go under there and see if you can change it in the studio. Sorry, guys, I was getting her adjusted. I don't know. It swiped a couple of you guys. I don't know what you guys did.
Unless the profanity.
See, I love that. That is so pretty. So I'm inking up around the sides. And by the time I get this ink, the pink will be ready. April didn't say nothing. Wasn't April. And this is just Vintage Photo. Vintage Photo is my go-to edgy inker. So yeah, so I'll be ready to go for. I've had some people ask me some goofy stuff. I had some people ask me if you guys, this is so silly. I guess not, maybe. I don't know. I had some people ask me if I would make a bunch of ephemera up, like backgrounds and journaling cards and bags and all the kind of stuff you put in a journal so they could buy it to put in their journal. And I'm going, that's not something you guys really would want, is it? I mean, doesn't that sort of take the fun out of making it?
Nope. I can't.
Okay, well, I'll get it later. If it was important, they can say it again.
Yeah.
I don't know. April kept getting thrown in the corner.
Why?
Yeah, it was just something they said. I don't think they're gone, are they?
No, April's still talking.
No, it's Mindy and
Mitts.
Judy.
I'm checking.
So there's that one all inked up and that one. I love the little trees. I think these would be really pretty. And if you took them and used an embossing dauber and put white embossing over them and gave them like a silver and blue background, they would be perfect for Christmas. And you'd have like a little Christmas tree. There's a big mushroom. I love that one. And a little tree. These are my favorite mushrooms. I don't know why. I just think they're so cute. Let's see. And there's another set of leaves and a big tree and a mushroom. So 9 journaling cards. Now they are different sizes. I mean, as you can see, because I cut around the size of the image because I didn't care. There you go, Carol. Do they, Connie? Okay. I had never even thought about it. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get the girls back in. Let me see. Give me a second.
I don't think they're blocked though.
I don't see them at all, so I don't know what's... Okay, hold on a second. Give me a second to... Let me do this and see if I can get the girls back. Poor people. So those are the greens and the browns. And the woods. Now look at the pink. Didn't it come out pretty? I love it. I'm trying. I didn't block them. Give me a second. Okay, let me see what I can do.
Kathy said, I'm not a computer wizard. I got a public domain site that I save energy. James Orr.
Yeah, that's grandma. Okay, you guys, give me a second. Let me see if I can
revive them.
Yeah, I'm trying. I don't know what happened to him. Okay. I don't know why they would have got blocked. Unless I don't think they said anything. I don't know why it would have done that.
I don't know why, because they both went off at the exact same time. The second their message went up, they went.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking to see what the deal is here. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying, guys.
I keep saying
I'm trying, guys. I'm not sure exactly what YouTube has done with them. Give me a second. Yep, this is the pink, and I think it's so pretty. Okay, let me go in here and see now what it's doing. Finally, they let me open up. It must be having issues because it's just acting all crazy. Give me a second. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't show anything, so I'm not sure if there's some kind of issue with their actual thing or what.
There's not even anything on Google about how to reverse it. It's only about how to disable YouTube live chat itself.
Hi guys, I'm late. What I missed says is Elizabeth.
All kinds of stuff.
Like Mitz and Judy.
Okay. Now they should be back. I think I got them. Oops. I think I got it. Hold on, let me hit save.
Is WordPad an app or program? I'm pretty sure.
WordPad is an app. It can be both. April, do you have any contact with
Judy.
Oh, hold on. I think I got Mitz.
Hopefully they're back. We'll watch first part after last part. Testing. Oh, Judy's back.
Awesome.
Back.
You're back. I fixed
They're
you.
both back.
I fixed you.
You're in mid-text too.
I was trying to text you, Mindy, to find out if you could get back on or not.
I wonder if it's going to show what they said. I want to see if it showed what they said in the chat.
Okay. Oh, Judy's back. Well, good. Okay. So now I'm going to cut the pink ones. And again, I'm not worried about if they're straight or not. And this one's going to be sort of tricky because they're not very far apart on here because they're really long. Let's see. So some of these may be taller than others, and you do have to watch that. And some of them I may have to cut by hand. Like this one, I think I can go so far over, and then I'll have to finish it off.
That one piece of paper do not want to cut.
Yeah, that one paper I don't want to cut. Well, that one I have to adjust it here because I had them a little too close, which is probably why it's good to measure. Like, see that one I actually cut through that. Yay, I'm glad everybody's back. You're welcome. See, I'm not just good, I'm a miracle worker too. No, I'm just joking. Sometimes I amuse myself. We were just trying to get rid of Mindy. We were tired of her. I don't know how Judy got taken out in the shot.
Wow.
Oh, Lord, don't use that word. Oh, who else here? Let's do a shout out. Let's find out who's here. Oh, man, I wish I had some snacks. The hubby got pizza today, so that was pretty good. We hadn't had pizza for a while. Hubby.
Take your pick.
It wasn't that. I just didn't know what was going on. Yeah, apparently, Judy, you...
Take your pick.
I don't want either one of those.
Oh.
Hiya, Carlara.
What?
How are you today?
Call what?
Kylara? And now let me see if I can get this right, because I remember these things. Kylara, you're from Australia, right? Jackie's in the house. Elizabeth, I think I seen you too. I don't know if I ever said anything because I was trying to get everybody fixed. So I'm sorry if I overlooked you. I didn't mean to. Oh, Lord. April, I'm going to put you in timeout again.
What'd she say now?
She thought they were playing strip poker.
Family friendly people.
Did I say your name? I don't know. Oh, Canada. That is right. Man, I'll get it. I will get it. I'm working on it. You have my idea. That's hard to keep track of where everybody's from and all of that. It's a lot of people to keep track of. And it make it worse. I actually try to I'm one of those people that wants to know everybody. So I actually comment to people's comments. Although I have comments I have to catch up on now because I had 1,900 comments in 2 days. I'm not complaining. Really? Funny, Elizabeth. Hi, Mom. I think I seen you on here too. Don't want to forget my mom. Guess I shouldn't forget her, huh? That's pretty bad if I can forget my mom. That's funny, Elizabeth. That's actually funny. Oh, you're going to make me. Don't make me laugh. That's not funny. That's so funny. Did you guys see that I marked my new edger? Was you? That's so funny. I'm not a bad poker player. Oh, Wolf Paws. She's upstairs. Giggles is here today. Giggles is my youngest. And she's here today.
Am I really being replaced by Caitlin?
Yep, she was here last night.
Y'all don't want me to tell me.
So she's chilling. Actually, you want to know what she did today? She has these set of ears, the metal cat ears, you know, that you can buy now that's real popular. So she had just a metal set. She took some
Fluff.
really, really furry fleece and coated her ears so she has fluffy ears now. These dark brown fluffy ears. Or black. No, they're black.
Yeah, it's black.
Yes, Connie, tomorrow. I will be on tomorrow. You guys, I am so excited. We are starting our My Dearest Jane, the Jane Eyre travel notebook. I didn't make any. My daughter, Wolf Paws, did. She made this big, huge tail, too, that's like 3 feet long. And it's like 2 inches around, and it drags behind her when she walks. She thought it was so funny. So she was walking around the house acting silly with it earlier. Oh, yes, I will be on tomorrow for the My Dearest Jane. Album. And it'll be 9 o'clock like always. I had some people wanted me to move it up earlier, but 9 o'clock, honestly, 9 o'clock works good for me because my husband usually goes to bed around 8:30 or so. So that works for me, and I know it works a lot better for a lot of people, so that's why I do it at 9. It's easier for me. Can Giggles borrow it from her? No, Giggles don't get into that. What? She does not like all the... Seriously, you guys, my cat, her name's Kate. It's Caitlin. But she calls herself a cat. She thinks she's a cat. She doesn't really think she's a cat. She loves cats. That's her thing. And wolves, anything like that. Jaguars, anything like that. Kylara, the only thing that I will try to put a list in the morning first thing so everybody has all day tomorrow. There is a digital kit that you can download or that you can buy and download. It is in the Etsy store. It's under Done by Dorothy in my Etsy store. And it's www.etsy.com/shop/DoneByDorothy. And other than that, you'll need... I know, at 11 a.m. April. Judy's in the house again. And then tomorrow we're going to be working on ephemera. So anything that you would use that would go along with the kit, and that type of thing. If you don't, I mean, you can check it out and see.
We are all Connie.
What?
Judy said we are all.
Oh, yeah. Join the group, Connie. Welcome to the family. Yes, I am on every night at 9 o'clock. You can find me here. If for some reason, now I will tell you this, if for some reason I'm unable to do something at 9 o'clock one night, like I become ill or, you know, something like that, I will still post a video. It'll be like a 15-second video that will say due to sickness or whatever that I'm not going to be able to be live. And I have some backup videos that I'll go ahead and post up. So if people want to watch, they have something to watch, because I know people look forward to having something to do. Okay, Kylara. That's fine. It's going to be pretty fun, but it's going to be a traveler's notebook. It's going to be 8 1/4 by 4 1/4. And we're going to be doing it. It's going to be pretty fun. And the thing of it is, the awesome thing is, with this kit, we'll go through how to do the binding like I did on the ephemera journal that I did. So you'll learn exactly how to do that binding. And we'll walk through exactly how to do the signature part. And after that, you can convert any kit that you buy into a traveler's notebook just by cutting it down some. You guys are so funny. You guys bring so much joy into my life. You have no idea. Me and my husband was talking about that. Is the drawing closed? No, you're talking about for tomorrow? There's 2 different drawings for tomorrow. The one at 11 a.m. is for the Touch of Nature journal for the 1,000 subscribers. All you have to do is like, share, and comment on the channel. Go to that video that has the 1,000 subscribers. Go to the bottom, like, comment, and share. That enters you into there. Then also in the group, we have the Say It Sunday drawing, which everybody may want to do that if you can. The word for today is create. So you just have to make something that has the word create on it. And that will go, I will pull those names at 10:30 tomorrow night. So you even have, today, tomorrow to do it, depending on, if it's tonight or today where you live. And we will pull a name, and whoever wins that gets a free kit out of my store. So if you win that, you could turn around and get the My Dearest Jane kit and be able to actually make the journal for free. Okay, look, there's the rose one. Isn't it pretty? I haven't even went to put lace on it or anything. So, I think these are pretty even without lace, but obviously, you've got to put some lace on there because it's, I love this one. And that one. And you still have got the back to journal on, and it does have some pink on the back and stuff too. And there's a little bitty with some little wild roses. And pretty. And like this one, you can tell where it was over a little bit. I didn't center it, but that doesn't really bother me because this isn't centered. I will put my lace down this side and you'll never know it wasn't centered. Okay, Kylara, thanks for coming, dear. I know, right, April? And then this one, I would probably put lace around all 3 sides and maybe make a pocket where you could tuck a small tag into it. Those would look with black spatters to me. What? Black splatters. Okay, that black is a green undertone. But yes, you could put all kinds of stuff. I am going to hear in just a second. That one's the little square one. You guys are so silly. You've got my mom laughing. She's going to be peeing her pants again. Like now Judy's going. I love that one. And I love that one. So we're going to step it up a notch. I have these stamps. These stamps are, I got these at Tuesday morning. They're My Mind's Eye. And this one's called Lost and Found Fun. But it has these really pretty stamps. And let me grab a block. Oopsie. I have no idea how to do that. That's aggravating. And oh, me too, Judy. I'm actually going to stamp with mine. But I'm not touching all of the stamp. See how I left part of it in the middle? Normally you would worry about April, stop. Normally I would worry about making sure that it's all covered. But I actually want that to have that weathered age spot. And then I'm just going to sort of stamp in different places And if you don't want it so dark, you can stamp off. I mean, it doesn't really bother me because I like sort of that different tone to it. And then I'm just going to real lightly tap. I am going to stamp off. Stamp off. And I want to do one on the back, just as a decoration on the back. So, whoo, I just put my hand in it. Let me dry it for a minute. Hold on, I'm trying to dry. I'm actually going to take my black foam, grab some archival. Just to show you, you can take the card and change it. And this doesn't work well when you're using your fingers, so it is going to be... You actually get a different... There you go. So see, that adds a different tone to it completely. Now, on the other hand, let's grab a different one.
Just saw
Grunge. She's so funny.
Yeah, this person called Tim Holtz you would love.
Yeah. Can you tell I like my Tim Holtz? Hi, Penny. Okay, now this is just the vintage photo. And I'm going to do some around the edges with it. And then I'm going to, because it's a distress ink, and we all know it does what with water? It reacts. So let me move all of this garbage out of the way that I got scattered everywhere. Got stuff everywhere. Okay. I'm going to pull out my water. And I'm just going to spray in a couple spots. Then I like grabbing, this is just, they're like reusable paper towels. They're pretty cheap. I use these and use them over and over and over again. Then I'm just going to, real easy. And that's going to create a whole nother layer, plus leave sort of that stamping in the background, which I like. Because it just adds more layers to it. Let's try this dry. Yeah, let's try. Okay. Then I want, whew, that's hot where I dried it. I want the edges to be really, really dark. So I'm actually going to take my stamp pad and I'm going to show you guys something here, which is one of the best things that I love. It's probably the thing I love the most. Let me do it across the bottom really good. About using these little brushes that we were using. And I'm even going to put a little bit over the top just to wave it around. Oh, yeah. See, April, I want to do a steampunk journal. I'm going to do one before the year's out. I was thinking about doing it maybe around September or October, you know, because it's getting into fall. So there'll be a lot of orangey, coppery. Okay. So see down here, right at the bottom where you get like these scratchy brush marks? Those little brushes, let me try to turn it sideways and see if you can see. I don't know if you guys, can you see those grunge, the little scratch marks in there that those bristles make when you sweep it on? So when you go over it with ink, you actually get those brush marks, which I love. So yeah, so there's that one. And I mean, that's very, I love that. We will, April. You remind me. That is your one sole purpose on earth, is to remind me to do one. Actually, I need to write it down, because if I don't write it down, I'll forget. Hold on. Let me grab my book. My notepad. Look at my pretty notepad, you guys. Live life in full bloom. Isn't it pretty? Okay. We're doing a steampunk. Let's do it in September. And I'll work on getting a kit together. I have some vintage steampunk ones. I think there's like, I don't know how many. It's more like writing paper that you could add in my shop already. If you haven't seen it, it's like vintage steam, I think is what I call it. So yeah, so look, there's the black. Woohoo! After I thought over, there's the black. So that's how different the black looks versus the brown. I mean, that's a totally different card, even though it's the same one. Which I like. So this one, I'm going to pull out my, oh no, I don't. I want to do something different. Okay, let me move everything back here. Okay, Mindy, your job is to remind April to remind me.
Okay.
Okay, and this is the forest moss. Let me hold my thing up so it doesn't spray everywhere. I don't want to cover everything with it. I have a spray box, but you know. Yes, I just did that everywhere. Did you see that?
I could have got up and got you your black box, but okay.
Okay, then I'm going to go in with my paper towel and wipe really, really good where the roses are, where the rose is, because where that collage medium is, it seals it. So the stain isn't going to cover that. I can go in and wipe that off there, but it's going to stay on the rest of the card, which is one of the things I like too. Okay, then let me... My mom really does. My mom had a stroke a couple years ago. So she really does have memory problems when she says that. But, you know, sometimes she remembers. Put it in the calendar on your phone. But then you might not. Do you still have a flip phone, April?
You did not just say that.
Oh, sometimes I make myself laugh. I'm just teasing. If you have a flip phone, that's perfectly fine to have one.
Stop it. You're going to make us all laugh. That's not good.
Okie dokie. So look at that one. And it's got that green overtone with the brown. And again, okay, these were all the same. Made from the same background. Woohoo! See, I just keep throwing that black one. Doesn't like me. And they all look totally different. This one's pretty. I like that one. But I like the black one too. I like them all. And I haven't added lace either. So like this would be pretty with the cream colored lace. I do black lace on this. And then this one, probably a pink lace. So yeah, there's a million things you can do. I want to do some, let's do one of these. Which one do I want to do? Some of these are let's do a mushroom. Mushrooms. Let's see. I can send that to you, can I, Lori? That's so funny. I haven't sent your package out either. Yet it doesn't go out till tomorrow. I'm trying to figure out which 2, 3, 4. Okay, it goes this way. Oh, duh. Huh. Just put the black one in your package. Listen to you guys. All you guys trying to take my things? Oh, look. See, you guys all... Really? April, you like the rose one? You guys are so funny. Everybody's calling them out. You can. Okay, I'll throw it in there, Lori. Just remind me. Remind me in the morning. That's so funny. And this has got numbers, so I'm actually gonna... I don't know if the brown's really gonna show up. Nope, I might have to go with the black. I keep throwing it around. Okay. Oops, wrong way. I wanted to go this way. there. I'm going to put my hand in that. That's there you go. Here you go. We're going to do some shrooms. You guys are so funny.
Are they doing shrooms again?
Yeah.
And slugs?
Shrooms and slugs.
Shrooms and slugs.
Gross. Okay, I'm just going to use this straight out of the... No, I'm not, because it's not working right. I don't want to use that. Let me grab my... that's the wrong pad. I'll just change it later. Is what Tim Holtz. Yes. That it is Tim Holtz. It is, hold on. Sorry. I usually try to tell you guys. It is Stampers Anonymous. It's the Tim Holtz one. It's faded type. I love this. I mean, because it's got all the different lettering in it. Oh, it's just perfect. Perfect mixture. And what about that, guys? Hello. Now Judy wants this one. You guys are so funny. You gotta ink the back of it in black now because it won't look right if I don't. Uh-oh. Judy just decided she didn't want the other black one. She wants this one now. I love this. Seriously, that is awesome. My mom's you guys are so funny. See, I love that with the numbers on it. Yes, yes, yes. Please give me that one. Okay. I actually think this card. Wait a minute. What card am I supposed to put in your package? Wait a minute. This is the one that April likes, right? This is the one April likes. Hold on. I'm actually sending packages out, so I don't mind. Let me find my Post-it notes. They ran off. Oh, I'm falling out of my chair. Put it in your flip phone. Okay. This is the one that April likes, right? Do you like this? Okay, hold on. Look. Everybody say what number they want. This is 1, 2, 3, and 4. You only get one, so don't be stingy. If I have to mail you out a package, I will send you one. Which one do you like? Lori wants 2, the black one. Okay. So this is Lori. Okay. Judy, look, Judy changed her mind. Judy wants 4. Mindy wants 3. Okay, April, you want this one or you want a different one? Because I still have others. I can do other ones. What do you want? Do you want... Okay, what... Let me see. And that one? That one's pretty. Oh, did she? Okay, April, what do you want? Brown? Yours brown or black? Wendy wants 1. Okay, this is Wendy's. If I don't have your address, you have to email it to me. Oh, I will all right tonight. Bless this mess and whatever tonight is. You're so funny. Okay. April, do you want yours in brown or black? Do you want this one or what do you want? Or do you want a mushroom? Pick one. I like this one too. I think it's pretty. Do you like this one? Or do you want a rose one? Let me know. I don't care. I like this one. I like this one. It's my favorite. You don't care. Don't make it difficult on me. Jackie wants the mushroom. Let me see. I think I got some more. That's a mushroom that doesn't quite look like a mushroom, so I didn't use it. Oh, that's horrid. I have this mushroom. Okay. Let's see. Okay, let me do it. I'll just do a couple more. Surprise me, rose or shroom. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this one with some alphabet. How about alphabet? Jackie, do you want yours black or brown? Black or brown? Yeah, let me know. And April doesn't care. You're welcome. Oh, wait a minute, though. April likes the whole steampunk thing, so we'll do it with black. We'll grunge it up for her. This one's really cool. Brown, please. Okay. April wants the rose. Okie dokie. Do you want black or brown, April? I should ask you that. Let me pull this off. You let me know if you want black or brown. You're welcome. Dorothy's so nice. I just love Dorothy. She's almost my favorite person. Okay. Ooh, I just did that in black. I didn't want to do that in black. I'm losing my mind, guys. It's archival. It dries fast. Okie dokie. Brown. The brown may be sort of hard to show up on the, it doesn't want to really show up on the green. You can see it some, but not a lot. And this print's pretty. Let me go down here on the other end. Let me do the other end. You're confused, April. Really? You want yours in brown? Okay. Brown and rose. Got it. Ooh, that turned out pretty. I like that one. Let me ink up around the edges really good. Ink, 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 ink. I know. Lori, I was thinking the same thing. Poor April. Part of being crazy. I think she's still playing strip poker and not paying attention. Hey, April, how's that playing strip poker by yourself work? I'm inking the back up really lightly because this script comes through. I mean, you can write right over top of it without a problem. So there's the front, and you really can't see the script, but you can. You probably can't, but you can in person. You can, well, yeah, you can see a little bit there on the camera. It doesn't want to come up, but it is inked around the outside edges, and it's got the brown, and it's got all of this text on the back. Isn't that pretty? Okay, so this was Jackie. Jackie. You forgot what your name. Call Cheryl, she'll remind you. So this is Jackie. Jackie Wilson. Okay, now I have, oh yeah, I've got April's to do. And she wanted brown, so let me put this up here. Oh, let's see. I used the script. Let me clean the script up. I have to just clean the distress photo off. I always clean the distress photo ink off, but I leave my archival on there. I don't know if you guys have ever watched, I mean, I know you've watched Tim Holtz, I'm not being silly, but if you've ever watched his video where he talks about his stamps, he covers them in archival when they're new, if they haven't been used, and leaves it on there because once the ink fills it, it's more receptive to take ink the second time. Okay, Jackie, wait, Jackie, I have a package to send you, right? If I have a package to send you, I already have your address, dear. And I think Jackie, I have yours. I just made it. I just sent you a bill, an invoice, and made you a package. I already have yours. Oh, my. Yes, it is. My channel's fun. I like to try to have fun. I have some wild girls in here, though. Not sure about the April girl. I mean, we tried to get rid of her, and she just keeps coming back. I love this stamp. It is so pretty, and it's just so weird because it fades. I love this whole... Oh, did you? Hey, at least you're one of them. Awesome. Yeah, in these times we do, Pat. You need a really good laugh. Okay. Oh, my. I'm just going to cover this all with letters and make it pretty. Oh, see, I like that. Okay, oops, wrong. I was going to ink it in black. Yes, it is. Hey, in these times you need something because it is a crazy world out there right now. April, that's bad. Night, Jackie. Have a great night. Get some sleep. April, you're crazy enough without drinking on top of it. Geesh. I would hate to imagine. Mom, stop it. You guys are awful. You got my mom doing this. She's a preacher's wife, you guys. Geesh. Let's see. I'm gonna put it over here. Ooh, I actually think I'm gonna leave that corner up like that. I like it. No, nothing on it. My mom, okay, it shows up as James Orr. It's usually Barbara Orr, but her phone is all like goofy right now. So she's using my dad's phone. So it comes up as James Orr, but her name is actually Barbara Orr. But that's my mom. So yes, my mom is here. And then Giggles is my daughter that helps. And then, huh? Oh, she said, what's up? And then my other daughter, she goes under Wolf Paws. That's her name, her little YouTube name. Okay, April. I got all the letters on there. What do you think? Is that good enough? And then look at the back. It's so pretty. Let me ink this up just a little bit. There we go. Yes, I am extremely fortunate that they're all here. There you go. This one's for April. April. Kathy Jean, do you want one? I have to send out your package. I can throw it in there. I've got trees and plants. I got look at that mushroom. That's mine. Yeah, she's drawing in the other room. Are you drawing, honey? Yes, I am. She's drawing in the other room. Okay, if you want one, Kathy Jean. I got trees and I got mushrooms. Let's see what else I have. A tree. Hold on, I'm not done yet. I got some flowers. I got little roses. I love these things, the big huge ones. There's a couple more trees. Oops, that's not supposed to be in there. And there's a couple more trees. Oops, and a leaf. And I have this pretty pink. See, you want a tree? I love the trees. I'll give you a big tree since nobody else wanted it. I think about, did somebody else take a tree? I think Judy got a tree. No? Yes? No? No, Judy got a mushroom. Nobody's took a tree, so we'll do a tree. Let's see. How do I like the green. I do too. I think the big tree's so cute. Well, I would say it's been pretty quiet in here today, but April's here, so. If April's here, it's loud. Let's see. Let's find a different font to put hers. Oops, I just ripped Mindy's name from hers. Let me put these somewhere else so I don't get them mixed up. Okay, let's see. I got a new font. Let's use a different one. Oh, yeah. With a big book and a thing of sweet tea. Sounds good to me. You know what? I'm going to up this up. I'm going to use walnut stain. Because it's a tree. So we use walnut stain.
Oh, how ironic.
I know, right? It's perfect. Yeah, right. I'll come find you. I know where you live. I have your address. Yeah, Wendy, go ahead. That's fine. Yeah, anytime I say email me, if you can email me or send it through my Facebook group. It works just the same. It doesn't bother me. I get both of them, so. I love that stamp. Look, that one's so pretty. Isn't that pretty? I like it. I like my Tim Holtz stamps. See, look, even Mindy's yelling. April doesn't have an option. She has to be here. We need a court gesture. Is there any in there? No, they won't do right.
Oh.
Just so everybody knows, she's just doing this for attention. She didn't leave. The number hasn't changed. I've been watching it. She just wants attention. She just wants everybody to go, please, April, don't go anywhere. Okay, and I'm going to hit some walnut stain around the outside edge. Because I think with the tree, it sort of needed that brown. Oh, you're welcome. See, I told you. Now she's being held captive. I told you 50 Shades of Grey, April. I have all the right tools. No, just that's so funny. Oh, I know, Kathy Jean. I know, right, Elizabeth? They keep it full. Oh, Lori, thanks. I'll ship your stuff out tomorrow and I'll put your little card and everything in there. Get a good night. Get some sleep. Have a good night. Hey, we're looking for mods at, in my Facebook group if anybody wants to mod. Just throwing this out there. Okay. You know what? I'm grabbing my splat box for this. Give me a second. I have to find it. They moved it on me. Oh, my nose is itchy. What is required to mod? Good night, Lori. April did tell you good night. Put your glasses on. My box is crooked. Can you tell it's warped? I've been spraying it too much. A mod, basically, they just help out in the group on Facebook. They just help out in the group and help answer questions or add people to the group, do activities, that type of thing. And we sort of do like a little training, showing people what to do, so you're not left out in the cold trying to guess what to do. Hold on, I gotta get something. And I'm doing this one a little bit different. April 1R. You guys are so funny. Seriously, you guys crack me up. Oh, walnut stain. I got ink all over my arm. Look at all the R's there. Geesh. You don't have to be angry. Oops. And my glue's going to clog. You guys are so funny. And I'm using art glitter glue. I like using art glitter glue when I'm gluing paper together. I use Fabri-Tac for fabric. Did somebody say ARG? Okay.
Look at what she said.
What? Sound like pirates?
Up.
Oh, hitting the bottle. I know. Well, April said she wanted to drink every time somebody said depends, and Grandma said it. She said, well, somebody said something, and Grandma's like, oh, we'll see, we'll depend or something. Okay, so there's the front, and I love it. I love how green and naturey it is. And it's got, I don't know if you guys can see the Tim Holtz fonts on it. See, there's like a 3, 4, 5. So cute. And there's the back. So I even upped it a little bit and added the spray. And this one's for Kathy Jean.
So did you just randomly start making journal cards?
Yeah, apparently.
Like 1 minute and then...
So, nice. Everybody wants to change. Everybody wants your card. Okay, so I'm going to put this over here. So everybody that got a card wants one, right? Oh, you're welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Elizabeth, did you get it? Elizabeth, did you want a card? I have lots of trees and I have mushrooms. I love this flower that nobody wants. That's mine. There's leaves. There's a little tree. I like that one too. Little roses. There's mushrooms. All kinds of stuff. No rooms? Okay, what do you want? You want a flower?
She's tired of mushrooms. She had some too much.
Or a tree? That's right. She doesn't like mushrooms. We remember that. Okay, what do you want, Elizabeth? I'll make you one too. Roses are your flower? Okay, I have wild roses. I have a little wild rose. He's so cute. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to use that same font that I just used. But let me clean this off a bit.
I'm tired.
Go to bed.
A bit more than I go to bed.
Okay. Ooh, let's use Tattered Rose. That's perfect. And nope, I didn't get no purples done.
No.
Are you guys getting tired? Ready to go to bed? Is everybody's bedtime?
What time is it?
10:52.
Oh.
Okie dokie.
Judy says, well, sorry, we got you sidetracked over how now you gotta make more.
Oh no, I wanted to show you how, because we've been making the master pages. Oh, I'm with you, Kathy Jean. It's called, I have menopause, so that's just the way it works for me. I'm up half the night. But we've been making, there you go. Hey, it keeps me from running out of ideas. I can just do the same one over and over again, and nobody remembers that I did it before. But we've been making the master pages on Sunday, and people were asking, well, what do you do with them? We know, obviously, their backgrounds and stuff like that, but what can you do with them? So I was showing how you could take a master page and just turn it into basically a master journal page. And then, keep it in there. I'm trying to go heavy with the pink around the outside edges because I like pop. Let me hit it real fast and dry it. You could do a lot of things with them, but you can just glue your images on there, keep them in a binder, and you've got journal cards that take you just a little bit of nothing to do. Grab me the Tattered Rose spray. And the box. My spray box. I just had it. Here it is. It's right. Yep, it's right there.
Okay.
And this is the Tattered Rose Distress Spray Stain.
What in the...
Oh, those are stencils. Those are so cool. I should show those to everybody.
Why don't you try spraying out one of your cards on them? They look like pie, so I want to check.
You guys want to see something cool? You need to take your dollar.
Oh, that's so cool though.
Check your Dollar Tree. Let me I'm trying to make sure I got all this dry. It's not piled up multiple. Nope, it looks good. There's the front. I think it looks like old wallpaper almost. I like it.
Like the Golden Girls.
And then the back. And this one is oh yeah, wait a minute. This is pretty awesome. April, let me answer you first. Rusty Hinge is a distress ink, a distress spray, a crayon, a marker, a glaze, a reinker. Yes, it is a color just like Vintage Photo.
It's everywhere.
And it is awesome.
Looks good. Something.
Okay, this is Elizabeth.
What's KEWL?
Elizabeth, make sure is your that's cool. See if your address isn't on the rack list in the group, then just like Facebook message it to me. Okay, you guys, look, I hit my Dollar Tree. You need to check your Dollar Tree out. I got these $1 a piece, you guys.
I gotta check my address on wrap because the envelope you made for me long ago hasn't arrived yet.
Okay, yeah, check and make sure it's on there right, because sometimes they get twisted around and they get goofy. Look, they have these at my Dollar Tree. I don't know if they'll have them yours. They're called stencil wheels, and they're the Jot, like the dollar store brand. They're for do-it-yourself projects, but they're stencils. So let me grab a piece of white paper.
Just flip it.
Okay, so like this one has, well, that doesn't really
What
help any,
black
does it?
paper, Mom?
Hand me a different color of paper. Hand me a piece of brown paper or some kind of colored paper. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That doesn't work either. I need something dark.
I gave you the darkest of papers.
Okay, let me see.
You want some of that velvet?
No, grab me something that'll work.
What in the?
Okay. So let me move stuff out of here.
Yeah, it's old wallpaper. I love that one too.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There you
So
go.
here's this one. So it has this feather stamp in it, or feather stencil. And then you turn it, and it's got L, love. Obviously, you guys can read.
Wait, where's the O?
L, the heart is the O, the V and E,
Oh, I thought that was me.
which is cute. It's got the big fancy feather. It's got arrows with hearts on them, which I thought were really cute. It's got a feather that says hope. It's got
Ooh,
another
peacock.
big fancy feather.
Peacock feather.
And then it goes back to the 3. So you get 1, 2, 3, 6 stencils in one for $1. They had
Awesome.
that one. They have this one, which has like the little truck and trees, which would be cute for Christmas.
I was just randomly doing it, and I happened to come across that formation.
They have a little boat with birds.
I was I mean,
Let's see. They have a little scooter with a sun, which these would be great for like travel journals.
that would be
Let's
great
see.
for Paris one.
Somebody was asking about hot air balloons. There's a
for $7
for $1, yes, for $1, Mindy, at the Dollar Tree.
and there's
A hot air balloon. There's a little globe with a plane, which I thought was pretty cool.
Be happy.
Then there's like a little van, like a sort of a Volkswagen type van with Be Happy. Let's see. Is that back to the... Yeah, so there's those 6. And mine had 4 different kinds. There's this really pretty stencil, which would be pretty on a page. It has...
Heart Go back. Reverse.
a Paris one
With a heart.
with a heart.
Oh, that's
There's a little postal stamp with a crown, which would be so cute. And this one's all Paris. There's the word Paris. And the little...
coral reef.
And there's some butterflies, and I'm not sure what... Oh, it's supposed to be a poodle. That's a poodle with butterflies on that one.
Did you not know it was a poodle?
Well, no, I didn't pay attention to it. There's a little
Electric
bus that says
wheelchair
road
interface,
trip.
not a scooter.
There you go. The little one with the road trip.
Excuse me as I naturally investigate what they're talking about.
It's not. It's a little scooter. Travel with a suitcase.
Wait, actually.
There's a camera with the word memories. I mean, that would be cute to put on any page if you're going to put pictures on a page in a journal.
Okay.
There's a little hot air balloon. It says Great Journey. Some of these I thought were so cool. It's Let's Go in a little plane. And a little one that says holiday on it, which you could use for
That's
anything.
like comic book style.
And we're back to the little road trip. But for $1, I mean, you couldn't beat that for 6 stencils. So yeah, for $4, I ended up walking out with
24.
24 stencils.
Hey, look,
I thought that was pretty good. And I did talk to the ladies there. They are going to be getting more in besides these 4. There's like 24 to this set, and there's different kinds.
I can look them up.
So
if you
it
want.
just depends on what they have in and what they don't have in. So,
Joel, do it yourself.
but this was at the Dollar Tree, so you may check your Dollar Tree, or even, Jaw is a Dollar Tree brand. That's what it's for. So I thought those were pretty cool. For $1. So I guess I will. Yeah. Cool. You can, yeah. I mean, those were worth it just for the trip for that. I mean, I got other stuff too, but that's where I got my little notepad. My pretty little notepad I had that I then put somewhere and lost after I wrote my note on it not to forget. And then I lost it. Yep. That's where I got these at too. I love them. They're so cute. And they had, get that little, or just get that, pull those up there. Yeah. See, they had these, which is the little notepads. And then they had the little, these are Post-it notes. A sticky notepad. Which I thought was cute. So, but, well.
What's that? $5. Just $5.
Yeah. I may try to see if I can find some more of those stencil wheels and see. I might be able to see if I can find something more because I know that's something people like. But yeah, so I mean, we made quite a few decorated ones, and I mean, 18 cards, and I would have got a lot more done, but April was here.
We were apparently strict.
That's my favorite one. But okay, well, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me another night. We'll be back tomorrow. Remember, we're going to do the My Dearest Jane Traveler's Notebook. I'm excited about that.
Is that tomorrow?
That'll be fun. So, but yeah, thanks for tuning in with me and hanging out with me. Well, you're in there twice. Okay. Oh, well. Okay. I will check. Well, right now I think things are like all crazy too. I have a wrote down. I'll send another one with you because I've got extras.
I'm heading to bed.
Elizabeth, so I'll send you another one. Because I made I actually made double of the ones that I made because I wanted them. Okay. Good night, Kathy Jean. Thanks for tuning in with us and hanging out with us. It's not dirty.
It's not?
It's archival ink. It's permanent.
Right.
Okay. You guys stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll be back again 9 p.m. tomorrow. So. I know, Elizabeth. That's funny. Okay, you guys stay safe, stay healthy. Thanks for tuning in. We'll chat with you tomorrow, and we'll be here doing ephemera. So make sure you get your stuff ready and your ephemera ready and be ready to go. Because I want to see pictures of that awesomeness on the page when I get done. And I will send all the packages out from the sale and stuff tomorrow and get those to you.
Thank you for tonight. It was worth staying up for sure, Wendy X.
Oh, well, thank you, Wendy. We appreciate it. We like it when you guys stay up and hang out with us.
And this is the time where see if Dorothy can put them all in the right spots.
Oh, yeah. A blanket and a muzzle so she doesn't get put in the corner.
A muzzle what?
Somebody bring a muzzle for April tomorrow so she doesn't have to go to the corner. Bye, April. Love you.
Such an innocent smiley face.
I know. Okay. You guys have a great night. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Mom. Love you. Bye, guys.